A few weeks ago, I brought you guys the video stops when a WrestleMania is better than WrestleMania 39 concept, and I thought that was fun, and you guys really enjoyed it, you engaged with it well, so here today I'm back. Backlash was only about a week ago, so I'll do this while it's still a little bit relevant. So today we're doing the same thing, but with Backlash. Basically, if you didn't see the WrestleMania version, I'm going to compare Backlash 2023 to Backlash 2022. If Backlash 2023 is better, we're going to move to comparing Backlash 2023 to 21 and keep going back until I feel like a Backlash is better definitively than 2023. So kicking us off, we're going to compare Backlash 2023 to Backlash 2022 or WrestleMania Backlash. This one, you go back and look at it, and the card was actually pretty good. Cody versus Seth Rollins opened the show. Enjoyable 21-minute match. You had Edge and AJ Styles one-on-one, 16 minutes. And you had a Bloodline main event with Roman Reigns, the Usos, facing McIntyre, Orton, Riddle. Like, as a card, that right there, as well as a SmackDown Women's title I Quit match between Rousey and Flair, that as a card is quite good. I think on paper, purely as a card, that's better than the 2023 version. Where this falls down, though, to me, is the six-man tag main event. Not that it was a bad match, but main eventing with a six-man tag, never a great option if you wanted to feel like a big-time must-see pay-per-view. It's just sort of a filler match. It's a throwaway six-man tag match they run at house shows. So there's that. The fact that the crowd was, it was fine. It wasn't a horrible crowd. They're in Rhode Island. It was hardly the show or the crowd they had in Puerto Rico. So there was that. But to me, I personally prefer the 2023 Backlash event. Let me tell you why. The main one, the crowd and just the Puerto Rico environment. I thought the match quality, Bad Bunny vs. Priest, excellent. I thought, Bianca Belair and Io Sky, really good. I enjoyed Rollins vs. Omos. Cody vs. Brock, really fun. And that Bloodline six-man tag this year in 2023, it didn't main event, but it was still just as good, if not a little bit better than the Backlash 2022 match. So for that, I'm giving the nod to Backlash 2023, and so the video can go more than a minute and a half. So there's that. Then we move Backlash 2021. This show, main evented by the IWC's favourite wrestler, Claudio Castagnoli, as he challenged Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. That was really good. That was a really fun, nearly 30-minute long match. The one negative about this show, no fans. This was in the Thunderdome, which right away takes off a number of points. Granted, the in-ring quality was still pretty good across the board on this show. I remember that Damian Priest versus Miz match for all the wrong reasons, the Zombie Lumberjack match. That being said, Reigns versus Cesaro, excellent match. Lashley, Strowman, Drew McIntyre, that was enjoyable. Braun Strowman was released like 3 days later. I remember that. And Bianca Belair and Bayley was good, but on the whole, it wasn't as good as 2023. You got the Thunderdome versus a white-hot Puerto Rico crowd. It just can't be compared, I'm sorry. So there's that. That's 2021. 2023 clears it. It just does. So there's that one. Then we move 2020. This wasn't even the Thunderdome. This was literally just Performance Center in front of no one. Orton vs. Edge. I really enjoyed this. I did. I thought this, as far as the pandemic, PC era of the pandemic shows, this was the most enjoyable, best thing we got in those matches on the pay-per-views. This match was so much fun. I love how they presented this greatest wrestling match ever. The tagline gave it some scrutiny, and rightfully so, a bit of a dumb tagline, but boy, Edge and Orton delivered incredibly. I also enjoyed Drew McIntyre and Lashley. I really did. I thought that was fun. The rest of this show, not great. Asuka and Nia Jax had a double count out. Sheamus and Jeff Hardy had a 17-minute match. This was when they had the piss storyline with Jeff Hardy getting arrested. So there was that. I don't know. It's just the fact that there were literally no fans. Maybe this show had fans and there was one other pretty good match. This would be better than this year's Backlash, but the no fans kills this. As great as Orton and Edge was, no fans. I just can't. I can't get around that. So there's that. Then we move 2018's Backlash. This show, I don't remember that fondly. I remember the main event was just kind of awkward. I don't exactly remember even the specifics with this. I remember I watched it, and my first impression of this main event was, oh, really? Reigns just won? Okay. Felt a bit, Reigns just won? Okay, cool. The rest of this show, Styles and Nakamura's draw. Yeah, from memory, this is the double low blow match, if I had to remember. And then the referee just ended in a draw. It was weird. And the rest of this show, I mean, Seth Rollins and The Miz was excellent. Really good opener. This is when Seth Rollins was in his not Monday Night Messiah, this is Monday Night Rollins era, which I still believe is probably Rollins' best kind of gimmick, best persona to date outside of the Shield. So there was that, but yeah, elsewhere, just an okay event. It's 2018. I remember that year very fondly, but there's that. Then we move 2017. Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship main event. Jinder Mahal literally winning the WWE title was Backlash 2017. For that alone, we're going to forget about that one. And we're going to move to 2016. This is where the video is going to stop, I feel like. I remember this show quite fondly, this Backlash 2016 event. The show just had some sort of different vibe to it. It was this start of the SmackDown era, really. This was a few weeks after SummerSlam. And the show just hit, in my opinion. Styles versus Ambrose for the world title. Really good. Went 25 minutes. Great main event. I look at this show, I see that Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton thing they did the forfeit, whatever. Miz and Ziggler had a really good IC title match, so you got two really good matches on this show. Elsewhere, like the Becky Lynch won the six-pack challenge to become women's champion, and the Heath Slater Rhino thing versus the Usos, that was a really good match. So I'm going to say 2016. WWE Backlash 2023 was the best Backlash since Backlash 2016, which is the infamous SmackDown 2016 era. So there you go. If you disagree, let me know which Backlash from 2017 to 2022 was better. The 2023, leave that down below. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, and drill. See ya.